Hey everyone, and welcome to the Inner Self, Inner World read for the 18th through the 24th of May of 2025. As always with these, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And if you'd like a personalized read, it's the Mintaka Experience on Facebook. If you'd like to donate, it's Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or MetaPay. And you can like, share, and comment if you like this video. Just get the word out there. So what I'm getting for the 18th through the 24th for the collective, there's a lot of optimism and hope and resilience going on. Keep up the good work, keep up the pace. Slow and steady wins the race, so don't rush anything. Stay slow and steady, but stay steadfast at the same time. So finding a divine balance and a way to do things would be best, especially when it comes to reaching the same goal as somebody else. You may have different paths to get there, you may have different ways to get there, but that doesn't mean that either of you is wrong. Brainstorming sticks out, so being flooded with ideas or being willfully knowledgeable about things like claircognizance sticks out, and telecognizance sticks out, so just knowing things without being told anything, and getting information sent to you telepathically without asking. So setting up boundaries and working on your telepathic communications within yourself would help, especially like mirroring energy and compartmentalization. Seeking liberty and liberation can be felt within yourself. Breaking free of the catacombs and the cataclysms, being able to break in from that cocoon stage into the butterfly or monarch stage or the moth stage, however you identify. There's a lot of like worker bee mentality, like a lot of like, if I work really hard, then the universe will benefit me, and that's not necessarily how it works. So not falling so much for the hive mentality and for the group think would be beneficial, especially when it comes down to the nitty-gritty of things and the way of life. It looks like there's the path of the turtle would be the best way for you to manifest your desires this week from the 18th to the 24th. Like adaptability, growing a thick skin, standing up for endangered wildlife and exotic animals and extinction, activists thinking and activism, taking like an active role in advocating and social justice, and taking on a more essential outlook on things. Doing what is needed is fine, but it's time to start going above and beyond that. Go for excellence without seeking perfection, so you can understand what's going on and so you can better ascertain the situation. Get a clue and start spying or start intervening when it's needed, instead of trying to just let it play out, because the more you let things play out within your mindset, the worse it's going to get. That includes intrusive thoughts. There's a reason you don't want to think about what you're trying to push away, and it's because you're scared. It's right to be scared, but you can't allow that fear to control you much longer, or you're going to miss out on your opportunity completely, especially if you don't get to it within the next 4 to 13 weeks. Or at least start to work on it. And this is especially true since like April of 2013 for a vast majority of us. There's been something going on since then or around then that's been suppressed and repressed that you need to just work through. And it's going to be a very triggering process, especially for those that have a lot of like codependency habits or feeling addicted to holding on to certain memories, or relying too heavily on other people to do their work for them, basically. That's what I'm getting. Escalation So going above their head, like supervisor, manager, etc. Learning de-escalation and conflict resolution would be wise and beneficial. Especially when you're doing like mediations and meditations within yourself to help you analyze your dreams and your vivid active imagination meditations and your indigenous vision quests and being able to seek justice and knowledge and be able to deal with the humdrum of everyday life, basically. Being able to better understand where you're coming from can help you better explain yourself. Knowing where they are coming from and disagreeing with them even when nobody is wrong can be a sign of ego attachment. So just being aware of where you're still holding on to things, where your ego is still attaching to things. Get rid of your attachments, get rid of your unhealthy coping skills, and learn new ways to and new habits to de-stress. Self-harm is self-harm regardless if it's stress relief or not. So watch your over-dependence on your phone, watch your over-dependence on your, like you're picking at yourself, or you're pulling at your hair, or you're biting your nails, or you're scratching at yourself, or you cut something, or you burn something. So just be aware of the consequence when you do that as well. Taking into effect like the cause and effect law, as well as the law of the hematics in itself. When practicing left-handed path work, just be aware of how the inside of you is affected. This is especially true when you're doing magic and healing within your spiritual self and within your subconscious when you're meditating, like when you're Reiki cleansing. Pay attention to your surroundings in spirit and in mental, and you'll be able to go a lot further than you had ever thought possible within the next 7 to 33 days. But that's what I'm getting for the 18th through the 24th of May of 2025 for the inner world and inner selves. As always with these, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Thanks for joining.